So, I recently bought a pedal kit and I was thinking that we could go through the parts and see what they're doing. So, what is a potentiometer? Well, they look like this, and all they are basically resistors, but you can move them around a little bit and change their value. They will have a value written on them, like this one. It has a 1K written on it, and that lets you know what the max is, but you can dial it back to something else. You can think of it almost like when you're moving your sink and you're changing how much water you're letting out. You can have a lot of water, the max that your sink will allow, or you can have just a little bit of drizzle, a couple of drops. It's basically just restricting the electricity or the signal that is going through. So this is the same thing, it's just you can change it while you're going. And you will find this on guitars. The tone and volume are actually just potentiometers. And you'll also find it on pedals. If you have, for example, a distortion, you might have a volume, a tone, and a distortion. And it's just potentiometers, and you're just changing how much signal you're letting go through. There are a couple of different versions. K value is how max it has, but then you have linear pots, and basically it's just a straight line between nothing and max. Then you have audio taper, and that is a curvature. And then you have a reverse audio taper, and that's going the other way. There are some other ones, but these are the ones you will usually see in guitars and in pedals. If this helped, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to press the like button and the subscribe button. That really helps me out. So thanks so much for doing it. Until next time, stay awesome and cool, and go and experiment with changing pots around and moving them. You might find, for example, that your amp that you're bored of gets a totally different sounds by moving the potentiometers on the treble and on the bass and pulling them back a bit and then letting the mid boost go through more. I mean, I'm pretending like you don't know what your amp does, and if you're offended by that, I'm sorry.